So check this out. St. John's, Signal Hill, and if you take a look over here, right over there, that's Quidi Vidi, and that is where we're going to Shauna's and Matt's reception. Rumors have it we're getting screeched in tonight. Pineapple Crush taste test. Not a sponsor. It's kind of like cream soda, but more pineapple-y. Where's the light? Everywhere the light touches is our kingdom. Oh, there's the light. There's the light. Official review. It tastes like cream soda, but more pineapple-y. So, probably better. A little bit like Hawaii. Actually, that's Quidi Vidi. Actually, this is Quidi Vidi.
Well, you look like the kind of guy who has a motorbike somewhere. Now, what we're going to do, we're at a wedding, guys. I got to tell you, I love doing weddings more than anything else in the world because out of all the places on the planet you could have went and got married, you decided to come on one of the summer days in Newfoundland, one of the 6 days. So, guys, the first thing I'm going to do, can you hear me in the back? What I'm going to do, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Skipper Dickie the 69th. I've been doing this for more than 2 decades, okay? I've had to screech in over 20, 30,000 people. Presidents to prime ministers, Bob Dylan to Pearl Jam. But what we're going to do right now, this lady, this gentleman here wanted me to make sure that all the mainlanders in here, because if you can't tell, it smells like mainland in here, okay? So what we're going to do, if you were born outside of Newfoundland and Labrador, which means you are not from Newfoundland and Labrador, you're a mainlander. If you don't understand what I'm saying, you're probably a mainlander. So what we're going to do, if you are not born in Newfoundland and Labrador, I want you to get your arses up here in front. We're going to kiss a few things, we're going to drink a few things, and I'm going to make you an honorary Newfoundland and Labradorian. Come on, get your hands out of your pocket. Come on, come on. There you go, come on. This is a good-looking bunch. I got to tell you, you guys picked up. Someone upstairs is looking down smiling. You had a beautiful day today. It was clear. So first, a round of applause for the love of God. 2 of another one's time to knock her down. Look. And the reason like I said, I love doing weddings because I don't do this to make fun of you. It's not a foolish thing. This has been going on for many generations. The reason why we do it, because if anything, family in Newfoundland is the most important thing that will ever happen to you. We love our family. So we're doing this to make you honorary Newfoundland Labradorians, to make you part of the family. Am I speaking too fast for you? This over there with the boots on, look, God love her, unless she's frozen to death. Someone get her a shawl or something. Now look. So what I'm going to do right now, we're going to say a few things, we're going to drink a few things, and we're going to make you honorary Newfoundland Labradorians. Do you guys understand what I'm saying? Yeah. Now guys, you're in Newfoundland now. The first thing you got to understand, we don't say we don't say see, we don't say yes. We says yes, bye. Yes, you're going to say bye, so are you going to have a few drinks tonight and enjoy yourselves? Yes, bye. Are you going to have a couple of drinks tonight and enjoy yourself, ladies and gentlemen? Yes, bye. They got the right ring down to Quidi Vidi, you can yell. Do you understand what I'm saying? Yes, bye. That's what I want. Now, the first thing I'm going to do is get everybody to stand up straight. Oops, sorry, wasn't it? Beans for dinner. That was me. Now, when you ask a Newfoundlander where he's from, they go right to the community. We don't pick the biggest city with the nicest McDonald's. If we're from the Ghouls or we're from Dildo, we say we're from there. And yes, that is a real place in Newfoundland and Labrador. That's right. And it's right across the harbour from where? Spread Eagle. That's right, buddy. Now, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go around and ask everybody your first and last name and where you're from. Okay? So we're going to start over here. You look frightened to death, my darling. So what's your first, last name, where you're from?
I don't know which identity to choose.
Oh my God, what an accent on this one. Oh my God. I don't know what happened, but my nipples just got hurt. Okay, what's your name, my darling?
Lena Solomon.
And where are you from? If you're not sure where you're from, it's usually where you got the first base the first time. So think about that. You don't remember, do you?
I was born in Russia.
There we go. God love Russia. Rocky IV is my favorite Rocky. There we go.
Joel Muse from Bintamiro, Nova Scotia.
Now, the reason why I always ask everybody where they're from, always be proud of where you're from. That's what Newfoundlanders are like. So the reason why I asked you where you're from is because we're going to make you an honorary Newfoundland Labradorian. So what we're going to do, to start it off, I'm going to give you a couple of candy now. Because in Newfoundland and Labrador, you might have noticed we're a bit sweet. We're a sweet bunch here now. So before I start anything, I'm going to give you a little bit of energy, a little bit of Canada. Because the way it worked here in Newfoundland, are you yawning, my darling? God love her. She's yawning away. Look, you're going to be the first one to take this now. What I'm going to do, I'm going to take this. I want you to take one. Are you a diabetic? Okay, you might be after this now. Try that in your Russia. There you go, my darling. Now, isn't that tasty? It's not bad. I want everybody to take one of these. In Newfoundland and Labrador, every Christmas, we get one of these in our stockings. It's a candy that's made here in Newfoundland and Labrador. Like I told that lady back there, if you're a diabetic, for the love of God, don't be taking it. Why you be diabetic before it's all said and done. Now, in Newfoundland and Labrador, we used to be our own country. So we used to make our own food, we used to make our own candy, make our own booze. That's what we did here. We're rocking the Atlantic. If you don't make it, you ain't going to get it. So right now, everybody's having a little candy put in their mouth. Now, as the crowd over here just said, what kind of candy is it, Skipper? You knows. Right? And so right now, you all got a little Newfoundland knob in your mouth there. Come on, Russia, spit. Did you swallow that?
Yeah.
Oh my God, she swallowed it up. I can't even make that up. Now spit that out, spit it out. No, spit it out. You're only supposed to have a little suck in the knob, boys. A little taste of it. There you go. There you go. Come on. All right. That's all you did. I'm not wasting good candy. Come on now. Every Newfoundlander is after eating this. You mainlanders call it bologna. In Newfoundland, we call it Newfie steak. We fry it up. Now, you guys are a vegetarian. Don't worry. There hasn't been real meat in bologna in 34 years. All of this is a bunch of lip snars all ground up, bit of spice on it. Now, you can tell this is the good bologna. How? Because it's got the wax on it, my darling. That's right. You mainlanders always buy pre-sliced bologna. In Newfoundland, we buy the big stick and we discern the thickness ourselves. Now, I left the wax on it to show you that I got the good stuff. Peel the wax off before you eat it. I don't want to be pulling the wax out of you like it pulls the tinsel out of the cat's hole every Christmas, okay? So, peel it off. If you're a vegetarian, don't you be taking that, man. I eat it every day. Look how tall I am. I throw it in there. Come on. Get it in there. Peel the wax off and have a little gob for yourself. Because if anything in Newfoundland and Labrador, we will feed you. Here we go. Are ye a screecher?
Yes, bye.
There's a little bit of energy now. It's a beautiful day. It's a long weekend. You got the whole night to enjoy yourself. Let's do it again. Are ye a screecher?
Yes, bye.
That's what I want. Now, guys, what I'm going to do, I'm going to prove that you can say this. I'm going to break it into 5 parts for you. 5 parts, okay? I'm going to do 1/5 of the part 5 times, because 1/5 of the part times 5 is? 5. Is 1. You're pretty. You don't need that. Don't worry about it. You don't need that. Don't worry about it. So here we go. Everybody repeat after me in unison in Newfoundlandese. Here we go. Indeed I is.
Indeed I is.
Me old cock.
Me old cock.
And long may
And long may
your big jib
your big jib
drop.
drop.
So the first thing the Newfoundlander said, come on in, skipper, have a drink. But when he went in, he had to drink a little giant squeal out. And everybody thought the Newfoundlanders were making away with the captain. And the boy said, no, captain, he's fine, he's fine. He just let the Newfoundland screech out. And that's how Newfoundland screech got its name, honest to God. So there we go. Now, I'm going to go 1, 2, tree, because tree is a plant and a number in Newfoundland and Labrador. And I want you guys to slam this into your go hole. Do you understand what I'm saying? Do you understand what I'm saying? So here we go. 1, 2, 3, throw it in, yeah, come on. Look around, there's always one. No, they're all pretty good. Look at this. I'm very impressed. I'm very impressed. A little bit turned on, actually. Now what we're going to do, you got the screech in your body right now. I can start speaking very fast now. You guys will understand every word I'm saying. It's like an instant translator, okay? Now before you go, there's one more part of the screeching we have to do. I have certificates over here, done up bright pretty light, saying that on this day you became honorary Newfoundland Labradorians. You do not get that certificate until you do the next part of the screeching. You do not have to do it, but if you don't, you do not get the certificate, you do not become a Newfoundlander, and you do not qualify for the 8 weeks unemployment insurance while we're all here. Okay? So, what do I do right now? This is when I break this out, and everybody asks me the same questions. Is it a real codfish? Yes, it's a real codfish. So, this is Mrs. Dickey, I calls her now. A Newfoundlander will never ask you to do something that he won't do himself. So what I want everybody here to do is you're going to kiss the codfish, and I'm going to show you how to do it, right? So you get right up in there, and you look around. Before you all start complaining, I know everybody in this lineup is after kissing something a lot worse once in their life. Okay, so what we're going to do, there's only 2 rules when you're kissing my codfish. Number 1, you can't have your hands in your pocket when you're kissing my fish. It makes me very nervous. And number 2, the most important, don't look me in the eyes. Look the codfish, don't be looking at me. If you looks at me, I'm telling you, it's going to cost you $5 American, okay? So here we go. We're going to start over here. I'm going to put this down so we can get some nice pictures so you can take back home, which I'll even get on one knee for you, my darling. Come on, here we go. So get right there. Here we go. Get the eyes. Don't be looking at me. I just told you not to.
You two am I kissing here?
Well, you can kiss me or the cod, but I know where I've been, so it's better to kiss on the cod. So we're going to start over here, dear Lissy. You lean right in there. Get eyes and ears into it. There you go. Don't be hiding away. I got a feeling this is going to be a TSN turning point here. I like the way he wet his lips at first.